against a 5-hatch Hydra build on Heartbreak Ridge, which I can't say that I've seen too often before. And yeah, Movie does have one Corsair in the air. He's seeing the Hydras and seeing everything that's going on. It looks like he's going to be able to get down this first Overlord. But Scourge should be popping. Not there. Not there. Okay, Calm, where are your Scourge? Calm kind of, I thought that those eggs might be Scourge already for Calm. And it looks like Movie might actually be able to pick off 2 Overlords, which is usually more than you want to lose. Usually 1 Overlord is an acceptable loss. 2 Overlords is, you know, on the higher end of kind of acceptable, but you should really be able to avoid it. So that's kind of unfortunate for Calm. He's going to have to reproduce those Overlords, but it's certainly not crippling. It's just a little blow to him. And Movie, it looks like, is continuously producing Corsair, so I suspect that this is going to be Corsair. Where is the support bay? Pylon? No, okay, so no, maybe it's not. Maybe it's just, I don't know what that thing is for, just for shuttles. This is kind of weird. Would have expected either an observatory or a support bay to be thrown down by now, but maybe he just wanted observer. Oh, there's the support bay. I don't know how I missed that support bay. So yeah, this is going to be Corsair Reaver. Woo. I don't know what's going on in my head, how I missed that support bay before, but sorry about that. Yeah, this is going to be Corsair Reaver. Hydras are out now for Calm, and Calm could pick. Oh, Calm could have picked off that Corsair, but he just wasn't quite paying attention there, so he just wasn't able to pick it off. But these Scourgers are getting a good eyeful of everything that's going on inside of Movie's base, and just seeing the exact composition of his forces, seeing the drone saturation, the tech, everything, and it's a huge advantage for Calm, really, even able to get that knowledge. And it looks like, oh, Calm able to pick off one of those Corsairs from Movie, which is unfortunate. Movie should not have lost any there. He did have five Corsairs, but it looked like the 5th Corsair came in a little bit too late, so that wasn't going to work. And one Hydra's wandering in randomly by Calm. That was odd. That was a little bit of some sloppy play from Calm, losing that Overlord. And it looks like, wow, Calm is producing a ton of drones. I don't know if the rest of you have all noticed, but he has some high-quality drone saturation right now. So he has discounted the need for high Hydralisk forces and has instead gone for high drone forces. But it's going to be important for him to try and contest with this Corsair Reaver. And it looks like Corsair Reaver is just about ready to push out now. But they're going to run into some Hydralisk, and how quick does he react is going to be so important. Where's Calm? Calm's got to move faster too. Both these players have to move quick in order to fight this off, and it's going to be important for Calm's reflexes in order to set traps for Movie. And at the same time, the Movie's going to have to try and respond and really escape those traps and lay down his Reavers and try and get as many quality shots off as he can. Going to be some great micro battles here. And it looks like Calm is going to move, or Movie's going to move into Calm's base. And they're going to try and do some damage here. It looks like there's the Reaver. How many kills will it get? How many kills will it get? And it gets 2 or 3 kills. 2 drones there, I believe, went down. And it's also going to pick off a couple of Hydras here as well. And Calm really needs to get some more Hydras in the area. And he might be able to pick off this shuttle if he's. Oh, he's got to watch it. Oh, Calm's going to lose 2 more drones to that Reaver, and that Reaver actually doing a lot of damage here, and I believe it escaped as well. Then that shuttle escaped, so doing killing 4 drones and able to escape. So and as well as killing 2 or 3 Hydralisk as well. And it looks like Movie has lost a couple of Corsairs, but hasn't taken any huge losses here. And I believe he's still producing. No, he's not producing any more Corsairs. So this was just a light Corsair Reaver. Was not a huge dedication. Doesn't look like he's not producing any more Corsairs. So now is a chance for Calm, really, if he wanted to. Well, actually, I don't think he'll be able to go on the defensive. 2 Reavers is just very, very strong, even against a good Hydralisk force. So it's going to be tough for Calm to break through there because of those Reavers, and the fact that they're well protected by those cannons and the wall of that gateway and everything. And it looks like another second shuttle has been produced, so it looks like, I guess, more Reavers are going to be in play here. But I wonder where all the Corsairs are. This is Corsair Reaver without the heavy dose of Corsair that we're so used to. And those Scourge are not going to be able to catch that shuttle, luckily enough. High Templar have been produced as well. So now we could be seeing a combination of some storm. Oh, shuttle goes down. I don't know what was in it. There might have been a Reaver in that. Maybe, maybe not. Can't tell. Looks like some DTs being loaded up into that shuttle as well. So, I don't know if there was anything else in that shuttle that could be a combination DT and High Templar drop, or it could just be or it could just be DTs. It's hard to tell. And looks like Movie's moving in with some Zealots against a huge Hydra's force, but realizing that he really just didn't have the forces for it, and he's going to back off. But here comes Movie coming in with DTs, but he has not been able to get rid of the Overlords inside of Calm's base, so that's not going to be all that effective for him. He really needed to get that that overlay. This is an interesting strategy for movie, going between Corsair Reaver and Corsair DT, and just trying to catch Calm on some tech switches here. And that DT is getting an undetected 3 kills already, 4 kills. Oh man, movie does not, or Calm does not see this happening at all. He's gonna lose. Oh, he lost 6 drones. He could lose the 7th or an 8th, 7th, 8th. Oh man, that is a lot of kills on that Dark Templar. That is painful for movie or Calm. Calm losing 11 drones to that Wow, that DT, that's a great play by Movie. And Movie coming in again with another shuttle. I wonder if this is going to be storm drops this time. This could be effective as well. It doesn't look like Calm is really prepared for this. I'm going to expect a storm drop here. And, yep, there it is. There's a couple good storms going off, catching a lot of drones. Movie with some excellent economic harassment with Reavers, with DTs, with High Templars. Wow, that was awesome by Movie, doing everything he can. Really catching Calm unawares, and you know how I said that this was getting kind of stale watching this 5-hatch Hydra? Well, Movie has just shown how to make it unstale by changing up your tech, and that shuttle goes down, unfortunately, for Movie. But showing up some tech switches, some Corsairs, some Reavers, some DTs, some High Templars, some Storms, all kinds of tech, making this game, making it a lot more entertaining. Now the thing becomes, though, is that Calm has produced a lot of Hydras, and well, how good are the storms by Movie? Some great storms by Movie! Movie with some great storms here. Movie playing out of this world right now, catching Calm pretty hardcore off balance right now. So I'm very impressed right now by Movie. Some good storms there. Those are a lot of high damage and Hydros as well, and Calm has been forced to, I believe, waste a lot, or not waste, but spend a lot of larva on replacing his drone counts right now. So I can't think that his military is going to be at a standstill for at least a few moments while he replenishes his drone count. And it looks like Movie's going to be able to take advantage here and start pushing out. His zealots are moving in there, and he's got Reavers. This is just so crazy. Reavers coming in, Storms going in. There's just so much stuff for Calm to deal with. This is almost like a high IQ game right now that Movie is playing against Calm. Like a high IQ, high reflex, just high intensity game. And Calm going for a tech switch here, moving in with some Mutalisk. He's gonna go for these Stormers, go for the High Templar. No, oh, terrible micro by Calm. Atrocious micro by Calm. Just sitting there and eating a storm with those Mutalisks, and they all go down. So not doing the job that he needed to with all of those Mutalisks, and more Mutalisks have been produced going for these High Templars, and Calm is on the back foot, but he's coming in from the back with Hydras, and these Hydras coming in from the back could do so much damage. The Reavers are trying to do what they can, but there is no shuttle to pick them up, so the Reavers are all going to go down. The Reavers go down. This entire force for Calm is going down. This mixed batch for Zealots, Dragoons, High Templar, and Dragoons is going to be thwarted. Corsairs also involved. All of it is going to be thwarted eventually by Calm. That was a crazy battle going on there, guys. That was absolutely intense and exciting, and it looks like Calm's coming in with some Hydras, but they're going to be countered by Movie's reinforcing Zealots and Dragoons, and that's going to be enough to push him back again. This is a back-and-forth battle. At the same time, Movie's trying to take base in the bottom right-hand corner. Normally, that's actually reserved for the player on the left-hand side. Normally, you see left-hand side player expand across the bottom of the map, and the right-hand side player expand across the top of the map, but Movie trying to change that up a little bit here, and Calm doing very well with a bunch of Scourge coming in there and catching 2 of the Corsairs for Movie. So Movie's only got 1 Corsair left, and I highly doubt he's going to replenish that count. And good storm going off by Movie, catching Kinley, like 5 Hydras there of Calm and damaging a lot of others, and that could be enough to hold back this attack. But the Observer's going down as well. I wonder if Calm has actually gone for some Lurkers. I haven't seen any Lurkers, but it could be a tech switch that's coming. And I don't know if that High Templar has any Storms in it. No, it doesn't. If it did, I'm sure it would have stormed by now, trying to catch some stuff. But more Scourge coming in, taking down the last of the Corsairs for Movie. This is just a high-quality game, fellas. This is a great game, and that probe transfer needs to be protected as much as possible. It looks like he's going to be able to pull this off, just barely able to push back Calm and maintain this area, because, you know, if that was caught unawares, that could have been just bad news for Movie. And Calm has remained dedicated to this Hydros build. I don't believe he's tech to Hive. If he has, I assume they would have showed it to us by now. But Calm is going to have to, I think, take a 4th base at some point here, at some point soon. His Movie is getting this 4th base up and running, so he needs to either get a 4th base or do some economic damage to Movie. Otherwise, he's going to fall behind in terms of the player economies. He has researched Burrow, which we'll see if that's effective. I did see Observers up in the air earlier for Movie, but not now. That could be kind of dangerous. I don't see any Observers